Good morning, 9:48 in the morning. In this video, I'll be talking to you about what happened this weekend. Alright, so I spent the day in here with the kids because this is my room, this is where I spend my time. But the reason that my daughter was here, my son is also always here. Just about. Right now he went to eat breakfast over there. Now, my daughter was here because she didn't want to go shopping, which means she was not feeling well. And I wasn't feeling well either. So we stayed in here. There was no air conditioner because then my son's runny nose starts going. So we stayed in here and I took a nap and I just told them, please don't bother me. And they fell asleep, I think. I don't know what they did, but they didn't make noise. I fell asleep. A few hours later, let's say that it was 12 o'clock when they came in here, and then it was about 4 o'clock, and it was raining outside, so maybe 5 o'clock, we went over to the main part of the house. They ate something, and then my mother's bed was not made, and so I lied down in it with my son, because my son's other bed over there is only for one person. And I think he had a bunch of clothes, and nobody had put the clothes away. And then my daughter's bed had a bunch of clothes too. And then I don't lie down in my daughter's bed because she's very territorial and she's very aggressive. And so when she comes here, I actually tell her, sit in that chair or sit in my bed, but don't sit in my son's bed. And she says, why? And I said, because when your brother sits on your bed, you say, get out! And you mistreat him. So now it's his chance to get back at you. But then, of course, what did my son do? He said, you can lie down in my bed, big sister. Well, he doesn't say big sister, but he calls her name. He says, you could lie down in my bed. Ooh, was that that's my son. You see how he's different? I'm happy with my son because my daughter kicks him out of her bed, and yet does he return the evil doing? No. He is generous. He says, you could sleep on my bed. And they both slept in the same bed. And I was like, well, I thought he was going to come over here. But all right, so when my mother came home and she saw us laying in her bed, I wanted to take a picture, but the iPod had no batteries left. So my mother came home, and the first thing she said is that the bed was not made. Now, she hasn't made her bed the whole week, all right? How do I know it wasn't made when I got on it? That's number one. Number two, her bed was not made the whole week because I've been over there and I have picked up parts of the bed from the floor, the bed sheets, and tucked them underneath her feet or something, you know? And always when I put my feet on her bed, because I eat food, like I grab a plate and I eat food, I put my feet on her bed. I put my feet on her bed, and I always put the bed sheet, because sometimes the bed sheet is not there, and I put the bed sheet, and then I put my feet on top of her bed. So I know she hasn't made her bed, but the first thing she says is, it was almost like the story of the Three Little Bears and Goldilocks. Someone is sleeping in my bed. Alright, so this teaches you, don't live with women because they are territorial. Your daughter doesn't want your your sister doesn't want you to sit on her bed. Your mother doesn't want you to sit on her bed. So don't sit on their beds. Don't even visit them. If you do go outside and say you want to go for a walk to the park, they say no, just leave them alone. Go back to your house. when you do go visit your family, take them something like a bag of oranges, a bag of potatoes, a bag of bananas, or something. Alright, what else happened this weekend? The guinea pig died on Sunday. We found him dead on Sunday morning and we buried the guinea pig. I think the guinea pig died because we didn't take care of it. On Saturday, the day my mother and the spouse went somewhere, I think to the doctor's office or somewhere, my daughter took the guinea pig to get some sunlight, and I think that's a good thing. The mistake was that we all came into this little room, my room here, and then we left the guinea pig out there, and the guinea pig it didn't have any shade, and the sun, and we fell asleep. And then when we got up, we put the guinea pig, I think it even rained on the guinea pig, and then we put the guinea pig into the house. No, I don't think it rained. It rained after. We put the guinea pig into the house because they were putting him in the kitchen sink and trying to give him air. But the guinea pig, they were fanning him with one of those old hand fans. I got the video there, but so the guinea pig died. I didn't like being a guinea pig. I mean, this animal cannot survive in the wild. It doesn't hunt. Well, it eats vegetables, right? But it really doesn't have a brain. Just enough to be able to eat. But it doesn't have... yes, it can move, but it doesn't have a brain to think about, like running away from the cats. It doesn't think about that. Yeah, maybe it can have sex, but besides those three things, eating, sex, and walking, the guinea pig doesn't do anything else. I'm sure that somebody might probably train a guinea pig somewhere to, like I saw videos how they trained rats to play basketball and to pick up the basketball and put it in the hoop. Then they get a peanut or something that they eat. I don't know if they eat peanuts. So. Alright, so the guinea pig died. What else happened? The spouse bought a pair of pants for my son. But he already has, I think, 30 pairs of pants. I was going to count them, but my son decided to go eat breakfast first. Alright, the next couple of things. Aspartame. It's 200 times sweeter than sugar. So whatever has aspartame, like diet sodas, Equal, all that diabetic sugar, don't taste it. Don't eat it. Even a tea the other day, I read that it had aspartame. So don't drink that tea. Alright, I threw away her pork, but she cooked it. Alright, I sewed her I sewed, like sewing. I sewed her pajamas. They're hanging up right there. Alright, so that's pretty much good. Enough for now. Talk to you later. Live alone. Have a beautiful life.